An old man, kneaded by the hardships of life, was walking. His steps were slow, his shoulders were hunched, as if he was carrying the weight of the world. A luxury car passed by him like a wind. The young woman inside was caught up in the rush of life, lost in her own world. She glanced at the old man, but her gaze did not deepen. But something stopped her. Perhaps it was the whisper of her conscience. The young woman pulled over and started walking toward the old man. "Please, take this," said the young woman, holding out a few banknotes. The old man looked at her in surprise. He hesitated to take it. "Thank you, my girl," said the old man, his voice trembling. "But I don't need this. I need a pair of friendly eyes." The young woman paused for a moment. For the first time, she noticed the loneliness and desperation in the old man's eyes. Money didn't solve everything. A warm smile appeared on her lips. "Then, let me accompany you," she said, and took the old man's arm. They started walking slowly together. It was as if the air had changed. Now, it was not just an old man and a young woman, but two people, two lives, side by side. Even their silence was full of meaning. The old man began to tell the story of his life, his losses, his dreams, the hardships he had experienced. This was the first time the young woman had truly listened. The young woman's heart ached as he told her. She realized how important it was to touch another person's life, to try to understand their pain. They sat on a bench. They were no longer just looking at their appearances. They were seeing each other's inner people. The young woman took a bottle of water and a sandwich from her bag. "You might be a little hungry," she said. The old man accepted it gratefully. A simple kindness, a little attention. How it could change a person's day. The young woman was experiencing it firsthand. At that moment, she realized that the most precious things in life could not be measured by money or power. True wealth was touching people, making a difference in their lives, even if it was small. It was time to go. The young woman stood up and held out her hand to the old man. "You taught me a lot today," he said sincerely. The old man's eyes shone. "I thank you, my daughter. You reminded me that I am human." The young woman looked around more carefully as she walked to her car. She noticed other people walking on the street, a lonely child in the park, an old lady sitting in front of her door. Nothing was the same for the young woman after that day. That brief moment she shared with the stranger had taught her the most beautiful lesson of being human: compassion, empathy, and love. This was the magnificent humanity.